All right, for our first upper body lift, we're going to do push-ups with an upper body rotation. And we're literally going to take our arms to make them so that they're perpendicular with the floor. Now let me show you what these look like. Making sure that you're keeping your abs truly engaged the whole time. You're going to get up into push-up position. Make sure that your feet are a little bit spread apart. You're going to come down for your push-up, then you're going to come up onto one arm. Turn your feet to the side so that you'll actually be on the sides of your feet now. And bring that hand straight up in the air. Then you're going to come back down into push-up position, do a push-up. You're going to rotate to the other side. Notice how I'm keeping my body straight, keeping my abs tight. Back down into the push-up, going down, and turn it to that side, keeping my body line straight. Now, when you do these, you can actually add weight to this lift very easily. All you do is grab your light dumbbells, and you'll just do the lift, literally using your dumbbells in your hand the whole time. So you're going down, coming up with that dumbbell now, coming straight up to perpendicular, and then back down. Now, if you want to make this one easier, you definitely don't want to add weight. So all you need to do is go down to your knees when you do these, and you'll just go down for your push-up. When you go up, you'll just roll onto one knee, come up, and back down into it. Down, roll up onto one knee, arm straight up, and back down. Now we're going to do this for 2 sets of 20 repetitions. All right, for our next upper body lift, we're going to be doing rear deltoids. Now these are called rear deltoid snow angels up on the ball. Now you're going to get up on your ball. Make sure you have your light dumbbells close so you can get them in your hand. Now, making sure that you have a wide base with your feet. You don't want to be too narrow because you'll roll off the ball. So make sure you have yourself a wide base. Now, with the dumbbells in your hand, you're going to bring them up to your side right here in the back. And then all you're going to do is bring it up just above your shoulders and back down to your side is 1, just above your shoulders, 2, just above your shoulders, 3. Now, when you're doing these, make sure that you're pinching your shoulder blades together, really making sure that you're pushing your chest out and pushing those shoulders back. Keep engaged throughout your abs and make sure that you move slowly. It is a very delicate area up here in your shoulders. So when we have weight here, you want to make sure that you go very, very slowly because there's a lot of different muscles that are working in there. So make sure to not injure yourself by going very slowly when you're doing the lift. If you want to make this one easier, drop the weight completely and go through it. Just make sure you're flexing tight through your deltoids as you're going through that motion. And if you want to make this harder, just increase the amount of reps that you do. Now we're going to do 3 sets of 10 repetitions. All right, for our next upper body lift, you're going to need your light dumbbells and stability ball. Go ahead and get yourself in position to do wall squats. So you're going to get that ball at your lower back. Walk your feet out slightly. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do upright rows, but we're going to mix in a little squat in there while we do our rows. So you're going to start with your hands down here, weights resting on your thigh, and you're going to just go down into a squat, bringing your elbows up high and holding it here for 1, 2, and then bring it back down, up for 1, 2, and back down, 1, 2, and there's 3. Now you're going to do that 2 sets for 15 to 20 repetitions. Now if you want to make that harder, you can actually get your resistance bands and hold on to your resistance bands while you also have these dumbbells in your hand to increase resistance. And if you want to make them easier, just go ahead and drop the weights completely. Or if the squats are bothering you, you can just stand here and just go through your upright rows without doing the squats. But again, that is going to be 2 sets of 15 to 20 repetitions. All right, the next lift we're going to do for our upper body is called lat raises using the stability ball. Now when you do these, they're going to look a lot similar to ab rolls that we do on the ball, but these are a little bit different because we want to put the focus more on our upper body. more through our lats, through our triceps, and the back of our shoulders, and even through the middle of our back. Now when you do this, you're going to start off with that fist. You're going to come out, you're going to actually start out in this position, and you're going to truly push through your arms, pushing down and rolling it up, squeezing it as you come up, really squeezing through your lats, the back of your shoulders, the middle of your back, and your triceps. Then you're going to allow it back out, pushing through those arms all the way back into the upright position is 2, and pushing through your arms, up through your back, there's 3. Really try to push down through your arms all the way into the upright position, but still remain to keep your abs engaged and tight the whole lift. Now for these, if you want to make these a little bit easier, when you go out, don't go out as far. Just go out to what's comfortable. And if you want to make these harder, then you're just going to increase the amount of reps that you do. Instead of taking it to 15, go ahead and take it up to 20, even up to 25. For this lift here, we're going to do 2 sets of 15 repetitions. All right, for our first lower body lift, we're going to do lunges using the light dumbbells. Now these ones, we're not going to bring it back up to where we're standing on 2 feet. You're going to literally be out in that same leg lunge the whole entire time. And you're going to take it up to 20 reps. So you're just going to come down, make sure that you're just before you get to the floor, and then bring it back up for 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to take that all the way up to 20. Then you're just going to switch legs and go into 20 reps on the other leg. Now for this one, to make it a little bit easier, you can drop the weights. And if you still need to make it easier after that, then make sure that you just don't go down all the way, or you can even decrease the amount of reps that you do. If you want to make these harder, every time you go down to the bottom, hold it for a 3 to 5 second count before you bring it back up for each rep. Now that's going to be 2 sets of 20 repetitions each leg. All right, the next lift we're going to do for our lower body is called one-legged pistol squats. Now these are a little bit advanced. Make sure when you're doing these, you're keeping your abs and lower back extremely tight, because core is very important for this lift. Because you are on one leg and balance is definitely an issue with this lift. So you're going to go ahead and start off with your right leg. Now when you do this, you got to counterbalance your weight. So we're going to use our arms going forward and free leg going forward as we're doing that squat on the right leg. So you're going to drive your foot and hands forward as you squat down, and you're going to bring it back up to the top. And drive them forward as you squat down, and bring them up for 2. And drive them out forward, and drive it up for 3. Now with these, we're going to do 2 sets of 10 reps on each leg. Now for these, if you want to make them easier, I know these are very hard. You can try to use the ball and do the wall squats, and use the ball for stability to kind of help you out, maybe not go down as far. But also you can just go ahead and do regular squats to take the place of these one-legged squats. If you want to make them harder, when you go down into that one-legged pistol squat, hold it at the bottom for a 3 to 5 second count, and then push it out to the top. Or you can increase the amount of reps that you do. Now again, we're going to do 2 sets of 10 reps each leg.